Yes, YouTube, hope everyone's good, hope everyone's well. Big up everyone, now YouTube, we are back again with another reaction video. Big up everyone who's subscribed to the channel of these reaction videos. Big up everyone now. Brett May has announced last night he will be fighting Bash in a no rules fight, as you can see here, like Shadow Boxer did. So let's get into it, people. Let's see what big Brett May's got to say. How many accents will we see in this video, people?
How are we doing, guys?
How are we doing, Brett? What's up, my fella?
Blessed.
Hope
I hope everybody's well. I hope everyone's having a great time out there. Right.
Hope everyone's blessed.
First thing first, let's do a quick little video here for everybody to see how genuine I am. And obviously, you could put your own little comments in. Everyone's entitled to an opinion. Usual stuff, you know what I mean?
That is very true. Everyone is entitled to their opinion, Brett. But one thing is for sure. You fighting Bash at this point in his career is not going to gain you any credibility like on the video I just posted before. In my opinion, especially when you've got people like Tommy Hench, Luke Dyson, Danny Christie, all calling you out, all fit, all healthy, all fighting men. Not someone who's been in hospital multiple times, you know, but we'll get into it.
Snowflakes, far right, far centre, whatever.
Now,
comment.
there is a lot of snowflakes in the UK. They're died on the e-sick. There is a lot of snowflakes in the UK, but people saying that you should not be fighting Bash are definitely not snowflakes, in my opinion.
And tune in PPV. What's going to happen? Right. The last couple of days, I've been getting nagged and nagged and nagged off the one they call Bash. Yeah.
Big up Bash.
Saying, look.
Now, one thing I will say before we get into this video properly is, one thing I will say about Bash is his game as they come, he will turn up to any fight, win, lose or draw. He does fight no matter what. But there is a point in time in life where you've got to stop. And the time was probably about 2 years ago, but he's still carried on and he's carried on, he's carried on. Brett May is a big fella, people. Brett May fighting, we don't know, we've seen Brett, but the one thing is, right, Brett might not be able to fight as well as his size is. Now, he's big lad, but he isn't. He might not hit as hard as what he looks in size. But Bash isn't well, people, so Brett fighting Bash is a mismatch.
No disrespect to you or anything, Brett, but you bring the numbers. Yeah, this is how it's been put to me.
See how much bigger his head went then when he said that?
You bring the numbers. In Bash's words, in Bash's career now, he's got his eyes fixed on me and he only wants to fight me.
You could be owed up to £5,000 and not even know it if you took out car finance anytime from 2000.
Due to me YouTube following and TikTok following, and basically, as you can see, every YouTube and TikTok, every fighter, every day all they do is put the videos about me. I'm the hot topic at the minute. You know what I mean? And that's without being big-headed or arrogant.
Now, I will say one thing. Brett probably is the hot topic at the minute, but there's been a hot topic for certain reasons. Now, in my opinion, Brett's the hot topic for the wrong reason, i.e., people are talking about Brett because it seems to be with Brett since he's come out of prison. There's a lot of talking, fighting. He apparently punched Decker's head in, then we found out that was fake. Then he was meant to be fighting Decker, then that turned out not to happen. Then Danny Christie landed in Doncaster after Brett said anyone who lands in Doncaster waters will get flat packed. Danny landed in Doncaster, nothing happened. So I can understand, Brett, you say you're the talk of the town, but you're the talk of the town for the wrong reasons, my brother. Come on, you're not the talk of the town for someone like Luke Dyson, who's fighting every week, week in, week out. You're the talk of the town for talking absolute shite. And that's just the bottom line of it.
That is just how it is, you know what I mean? I'm the gravy train right now. So
the gravy train?
I said to him, I'm going to have to think about this. And ask a few people if it's above board and what have you. And disclaimers are signed.
It'll be in a fucking barn in the back end of nowhere. How's it above board?
Professional referees, professional paramedics, and a professional doctor there, so it's a professional king of the street setting. UK. No rules. Anything goes. So one man taps, one man said he's had enough, or the other man's knocked out. All in dirty go. So, fight is next Friday. I've seen a lot of fuss, arguing, be a little bit
no.
if Brett.
Who's going to bet? Let me know in the comments, people. Who's betting that this fight doesn't happen?
Takes his fight, he could not bash out one punch. Well, listen, it's alright saying that for the sake of hindsight. No rules fight, anything can happen. Anyone can get took down. Anyone can have the face bit off. Anyone can have their eyes gouged out. Anyone can take a fish hook. Anyone can get bit. You know what I mean? All can happen. You know what I mean? It's no rules. So,
well, that is no rules, Brett.
I said I'll put a video out there because it's a lot easier for me to do a video than comments and words. Because please believe me, I'm the one who's been getting pressured and had this put on me.
Brett's getting
please
peer
believe.
pressured. Can you believe that, people? Brett is being peer pressured into fighting.
He'll do quite well with the numbers, he'll do quite well with the money, with the PPV. That's why there's a lot of promoters who are pushing, who's made this fight happen, push the fight to happen. I know he had a fight of a week in the...
me, or does it just sound like he's making some of this up off the top of his head?
In the All stable. It kicked off a bit of controversy, but that also did good numbers. In the last couple of days, Bash has generated near enough 10 million views on his social media platforms. Now, with mine is combined together, it perfectly makes sense. That's why a lot of promoters are pushing for it to happen, because there's a lot of money to be made. You know,
now, I'm not too sure. I might be wrong here, people. Correct me if I am wrong, but I haven't seen any promoters pushing for this fight, to be quite honest with you. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, like I say, but I haven't seen anyone pushing for this fight.
I mean, and as we know in the fight game, it's what money makes the world go around. And it's quite simple as that, really, everybody. Bash has begged me to have this fight because he said he could just go out there and fight anyone. He said, really? He says, but it's not going to have the same effect. He needs someone big like me.
I've seen a lot of people say Lee Bash is going to get his first win.
Sir? You good? Why does my cat keep headbutting me?
Who is the hot topic at the minute. So his social media goes through the roof, and also he can put food on the table to feed his family, his wife, his missing kids. Now me being me, I'm being the big man, I said, are you sure? I mean, I say, are you sure, bro?
Brett being the big man says, are you sure you want to fight me? Because I am the king of Doncaster.
I said, look, so I don't want to hurt anybody, don't want to do anything. I don't want no more hate or any more graduals trying to get on me saying I push for this fight, because please believe me, I ain't. I've been getting pressured every day for, like I said, a few days, well, more like a week, and but yeah, no, he wants to stick on me, and I said, no problem. You know what I mean? If you're putting it on me saying that you need this fight to put food on your table for your family because he can't get a job, and the only way for him to provide for his family and provide his rent and provide his bills is for this fight, then I said I'll do it on that basis. You know what I mean?
Now, is that the real reason? Because I'm pretty sure if you just said 2 minutes ago, Brett, that he's done over 10 million views within the last month. So I'm pretty sure that's bringing him some revenue in it. Or not.
No. That being said, a fight's a fight. You know what I mean? I don't give anyone a chance when I take fighting very serious. When I step in, it's him or me.
Big Brett takes fighting very serious, people. Listen to what he's saying here.
And I don't play about. So that's all I'll say on that matter. You know what I mean? I'll let next Friday speak and action speak for myself. Next Friday on that one. Apart from that, yeah, great stuff. I'm happy to get this one out of the way. And then on the 20th of September, I'm happy. I've seen the Shadow Boxer doing a lot of talking. I seen when he had a fight with Bash.
Shad Bundy.
In Ireland, and no one had nothing to say about that, did they? So,
they did.
I think
a lot of people had something to say about that one, Brett. A lot of people had a bit of something to say about that one. But there is one thing. Shadow Bacon doesn't come off YouTube claiming that he's as hard as what you say you are.
If he has the balls to fight this Joey Atgood in early August from Wales, I think Joey's a sound guy, I've got no problems with him. I'm happy to fight the winner. Shadow and Joey Atgood on the Kumite, 20th of September.
How come there's nothing being spoke about this 50,000 people fight, like, you know, this 50,000 in attendance fight, what Brett's meant to be main event for? Or is that just now gone out the window because he's signed with Dougie Joyce?
Not the festival show with Jordan McCann and what have you. So, can't get no further on that. You know what I mean? I don't want to fight the loser, I'll fight the winner. But for the time being, I'll have this no rules exhibition fight with Bash, but don't get twisted, a fight will be a fight. When I'm stepping in, I chuck every punch with bad intentions. I don't chuck to wound, I chuck to neutralise. You know what I mean? And I'll, please, I don't play. Anyone knows me, I don't play. But you can get on here, and everyone's in the comments, don't do it, Bash. Listen, we know we give Brett a lot of stick, this and that, but listen, behind that giving him stick and the trolls, the man's an animal. And the man seriously hurts people, Bash. And that is the fact. I don't like saying what I am. I don't like doing what I am. My goal is...
I think you pretty much do, Brett. We hear it quite a lot. You know, it's like Carl Froch. You know, the 80,000... We know he's fought in front of 80,000 people because he says it in every video.
Right now, to make as much money as I can. Yeah, have a good life, good chill out, have a good family, have good children, and settle down and retire. That's all that's on my mind and mission. I don't want nothing else. Nothing else phases me. I'm tunnel focused, and I've got to do what I've got to do, and I've got to fight what I've got to fight to get through the system. And I've told you I've spoke on the names who I want on the Kumite fighting. So, you know what I mean, without saying so much, we'll get these fights out of the way, we progress, bang, 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 till we get the big fights out there. Don't forget, I ain't been active for 2.5 years on the big stage. I fought a few weeks ago with a no rules for a bit of a beef, gang feud thing. I won't say gang feud thing, but, you know, feuding thing. And
don't remember seeing this one, people. Brett May fought a few weeks ago, apparently.
I won that easily. No money involved, just for the pride of it, with another big name. That was off camera. Whoever's in the know from Doncaster.
Surprise, that was off camera. Now, I just can't get my head around, and I'm not even trying to take the piss out of people, but Brett, anything he does, he puts on camera. So why, if he's going to have a fight, is he not going to put that on camera? Come on, people. Like, Brett, who are you trying to kid here, brother? Anyone who's ever had a fight, unless it's in a pub or anything like that, obviously, not even now, 9% of the time you can't do anything about it being on camera. So you having a no rules fight and you're telling me that there's not one video of it? Come on, my mate. Who are you trying to kid?
Knows I speak the truth. I'm not going to speak no more names no more. Can't be asked. You know what I mean? I ain't got nothing to prove to anyone. But no, I'll be looking forward to this, and that's it really. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I'm trying to be humble, I'm trying to be a good guy, but if people comment, if you think I should take it, if I shouldn't take it, what do you think I should do, whatever. But please believe me, I've not pushed for no fight. I've not asked for this fight.
Right, so basically this whole video is Brett's now trying to say he isn't pushing for this fight, but he is going to take this fight with Bash next Friday, because Bash is basically saying that this is the only way of him bringing money into the house, yet he's getting 10 million views a month. Madness to me, people. Now, we're going to take a look at JDP's video, because apparently JDP's now been offered a fight, people. So, let's now take a look at JDP gets a legitimate offer with a 5k purse.
Imagine being able to build anything. just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Now, I'm quite interested to see JDP fight, to be honest with you, because he talks a big game, right? And he is a big fella, don't get me wrong. Do I think he can fight? At a certain level. Do I think he can box? Definitely not. So let's check this one out.
Yes there people, what's
Yes,
happening?
JD.
Hope you're all doing well, feeling fresh, all that dance. As you can tell, I'm still a little bit tired from last night, not been feeling too well today. But yeah, anyway, I've had someone contacting me all morning this morning, a bit of a businessman, in regards to a couple of different things. Now, they want to put on a big fight show. As you all know, I said a while ago that I was open to fighting the Beast of Ballybunion, the Bacon, over in Ireland.
Beast of Ballybunion.
The Shadow Bacon. As you all know, I've said for a while, if the money was there, the right
Now
money.
this is a fight I'd want to see. JDP versus Shadow Bacon. Yeah, that is the fight to make. You know, two potato men going at it. Let's have it.
I would be open to that fight. Now, someone has come at me this morning, they've behind the scenes messaged me. It's someone who I know has got a few quid, you know, I know they're not skint, and they've offered me the 5k to fight on one of.
Now JDP being offered 5k for his first fight isn't bad, but how believable is this, people? Because we've heard this one before, I'm pretty sure, but we'll get into it.
Their shows against the Shadow Bacon. There's meant to be a couple of different fights on this show. There's meant to be 4 or 5 fights. One of the fights is also meant to be none other than the superstar of this corner, Danny Christie, having a rematch against Jimmy Justice Miller and Jack.
So that's a good fight, people. Rematch. The fight in the BKFC, what they both had, was a good fight. Danny Christie got that win, dropped him multiple times. Jimmy Justice Miller did come back in the championship rounds, 5th round, and did do a bit of damage to Danny Christie, but I would pay to see that fight again, definitely.
JDP against Shadow, and there'll be 2 other fights which will be announced further down the line. This is just what I'm hearing at the moment. Like I say, I've got this person contacting me. They're trying to put together this show, and they want a couple of fights from the dark corner that they believe could go viral. Big JDP is one of them. So, just shows you, I'm doing something right, aren't I? Opening doors left, right and centre. Because I've also...
I love it when he does something like that, like opening doors left, right and centre. Go on, Jake, he isn't frightened.
This morning as well. Very mad this, you know. I've had multiple different people. I've been speaking to that many different people about that many different things this morning. It's unreal. Honestly, I've had people offering me jobs, painting and decorating, the lot. It's like everything's happening this morning. But I've also got a sponsorship coming up, guys. Oh, yes, you heard it. Someone actually wants to sponsor.
You're not going to believe who it is, people. It's only Burger King with a Whopper meal. Come on, JDP.
And to JDP Productions, the whole scene. As you know, JDP Promotions will be working in close cahoots with the other people who are putting these fight events on, this whole show. You know, JDP Promotions is obviously involved with them. You know where we roll. But I think it'll be good. Me versus Shadow, I reckon it's a very winnable fight for me. Like I say, I've had plenty of notice. When it all comes closer to...
Now, people, let me know your thoughts in the comments on this one. If this was to happen now, it's probably 30-70. 30% it'll happen, 70% it won't happen, in my opinion. But if this fight is to happen, who will win this fight? Shadow Boxer or JDP? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
To fruition, and we get a date, a venue. No doubt it'll all be announced. No doubt Danny Christie and a couple of other people will come on to say their opinions and give their thoughts on the whole situation. But yeah, me v Shadow is looking like it could actually be happening sometime soon, guys. Now, as you all know, I've never claimed to be any sort of fighter, because I'm not. But one thing's for sure, I am very confident that I could absolutely steamroll, put holes in that absolute bacon from Ireland, and that is exactly what I'll be trying to do. As you all know, I'm trying to lose weight at the moment, as it is anyway. Just a slight bit of exercise, you know, eating a bit more of the...
Well, JDP, if you're trying to lose weight, my friend, you are going to do a bit of exercise. It does make me laugh, this lad. He does make me laugh. I'm pretty sure as well, he was saying last year we were doing the same thing. Here we go.
Get a bit of weight off. When I get a date, and I know that this is all set in stone, it's 1,000,000% happening. Intensive training camp will start, and the Shadow Bacon, woosa!
Intense training camp will start for JDP. Now, I hope we see some training footage, JDP. I hope we see some footage of you hitting that bag.
Oh, we're going to kick, lad.
But I will say one thing: if this fight does happen, and you do get in there and have a fight, then fair play to you.
Let me tell you. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to smash that like, hit that subscribe, all of that dance. And like I say, hopefully over the next week, once I've finished ironing out the fine details in this sponsorship deal with the new sponsor, you may also see who's decided to sponsor JDP. Big gaming company, you know, like a new mobile game and that.
It's fair, then.
Come on. Anyway, don't forget to hit that like, hit that subscribe, and we'll see you all in the next one.
Peace. And then we'll leave that one there, people. Let me know what you think in the comments. JDP versus Shadow Boxer. Is that fight going to happen? And is Brett Maher an absolute divvy for taking this Bash fight? Let me know in the comments. Big up everyone. Peace, people.